Pump up some bass.
Hey, what's up? My name's Moss. I'm a What a Wrong Man and bass music artist. And today we're working with Sydney sounds for Happy Mag. I'm going to be recording a bunch of sounds around the Newtown area and create a song out of just my street. I actually moved to Sydney for work and went straight into lockdown.
That didn't take off.
Because we're still in lockdown, quite limited to the choices that we have of where we can record. But I reckon we can get everything we need to create a song out of my street and Newtown alone. I was thinking of even bringing along my fork just to be kind of COVID safe. Don't worry, the fork's been washed. I mean, Newtown's such a cool area. There's a lot of different sounds. I mean, King Street has so many to choose from alone. There's the metal sort of gates on all the shop fronts, smashed glass, heaps and heaps of bins for kick drums and stuff like that. So I'm gonna be experimenting with everything I can get my hands on. I reckon there's gonna be a bunch of hidden gems that we can find along the way there too. It'll just be like, oh yeah, record that. So being ready for the unexpected. There's a lot of ambient noise that we just zone out from our day-to-day lives, and I'm going to try capture a lot of that as well, whether it be a train going by or a motorbike roaring down the street and metal poles and using that fork to make a lot of metallic sounds. There's a bunch of really pretty parks and a lot of stuff that I'm really keen to explore.
It's kind of cool, really cool.
After we finish recording, I think I'm going to be processing and making these drums hit very hard. I think because a lot of the sounds that we're going to be capturing today are going to be really metallic and grungy. I really want to go for a heavy kind of trap track, but I think it's going to be infused with a bunch of different elements, hyperpop and maybe dubstep sounds too. We'll see how we go. I'm going to have to play around. My origins are always bass music, so there's a lot in there that I think I'm just gonna distort and resample and crunch together to make a really, really tight drum kit, experimenting with everything that we record today and seeing what I can create out of it. I mean, nowadays with Ableton and a lot of these products, you can make anything out of everything. I just absolutely love it. My process with making music normally is a lot of bass design in synthesizers, as well as resampling a lot of things and chopping and changing to make sounds completely different from where they start. So it's going to apply really well here. A lot of the plugins and a lot of the effects that I use in Ableton are based around manipulating and basically ruining sounds.
It's like a sword. It's like shing, you know?
So today, I'm pretty much just gonna do that to every bin sound and every metallic sound that I can find. So yeah, it's basically recording stuff around Newtown, then absolutely trashing it into a really, really cool track.
That's cool.
I like the sound of that. Let's have a look. I think I'm gonna be using a lot of the sampler to resample some of the metallic sounds to create pads and chords.
So cool.
Out of pitched kind of sounds, like metal bars that go like ting, and then hold that note and maybe turn it into a chord. Saturator or amp to really distort a lot of the sounds and create these really crunchy, gritty layers. So I'm just gonna fade some of the edges. I like to often say that movies give you a whole story in 3 hours, and I like to give a taste of that in 3 minutes, you know? Using field recordings and Foley and all those little sound effects really help tie into the nature of the story that I'm trying to tell. 2 hours, I think we got 2 hours worth of recordings, so it's gonna be a lot to sift through, but I think we're gonna get it going. Oh, these are all the sticks. I think oftentimes when we're writing music, we fall into traps and fall into like a comfort zone where we just rinse and repeat the same process over and over again. And I think the biggest takeaway for me from today is going to be that you can make music out of anything if you want to. I think it's just giving it a chance and giving it a try. That's the hardest part, just sitting down and opening it or sitting down and recording it. But if you're recording it yourself, no one else has it and it's unique to you. And once you have that, it's all go from there. I'm really excited for people to check out this pack, but I'm even more excited to hear what people make out of it. There's going to be a bunch of really cool sounds in there that I'm going to make for you that I think you're going to like a lot, and also a bit of a heavy banger there too. So I hope you enjoy it a lot. All right, can we get this mic off me? I want to get my own one. Let's go.
Yeah.